It's your girl, Venice Antoinette,
and Amber Monique.
here with our segment 2 Cent Tuesday. So every Tuesday, we read your letters and give our 2 cents. If you would like to submit a letter, make sure you go to the link in the description box below where you can submit your letters and follow us on Instagram where we do them every week. So before we get started, how are you doing, Amber?
I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. Chilling, excited to get started. How about you?
I'm good. I'm just injured myself yesterday walking at the riverfront. But, I
Oh
don't know if it's
no.
that or the fact that everybody there ain't had no mask on, acting like we still not in a panorama. But
Oh
it is what
Lord.
it is.
I wasn't having a panic attack. That's crazy. I can't
Right.
believe it.
But as of Wednesday, I'm getting my second dose of the vaccine. I'll be fully vaccinated. So
Okay. That's what's up. That's
granted,
what's up.
still gonna be wearing a mask, but at least I'll feel a little safer around people who don't have one on.
Right. Right, exactly.
Yep. So wear a mask, guys. But
For sure.
anyway, getting into these letters, we got some real juicy letters this week.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and just jump into the first one. This one says, "Hello, Sip and Spill. I have been joining the rooms for the past few weeks on Clubhouse. Thanks for listening and really enhanced my knowledge. I have been dealing with a struggle in my relationship. We were dating for over a year, and in that year, a lot has transpired. I made a mistake by texting another female. I immediately blocked the girl I immediately blocked the girl after the incident because I saw it hurt my girlfriend. She never wanted to bring it up, but she always said she didn't feel like enough. I tried to show her by letting her know through words and actions how much I love and appreciate her. We didn't have the best communication style, and I see that needed a fix. She told me she wanted to break up, and when she is ready to get back, we can Wait, what? She told me she wanted to break up, and when she is ready to get back, we can discuss the necessary steps. I just have been confused about what I should do. Thanks for the advice. Best regards."
Mm. Okay. You wanna go first?
I mean, uh, like I feel like you did, you responded correctly, like blocking the girl immediately, trying to see if she's comfortable and things of that nature. However, if she doesn't feel like enough, it sounds like there's more to that. And I don't know enough about what was going on in your relationship. Based on what you said, it seemed like you guys had a lot going on. So I don't know if there's previous things that have occurred that may have, caused her to feel insecure, or if it's something, that she's dealing with within herself. But all I can say is that you're going to have to allow her to, have that space to figure it out. There's really nothing more you can do besides continuing to show her how much that she means to you. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, like I don't have enough information to really know what it is, because based off of like, her saying um she wanted to break up, and when she's ready to get back, they can discuss the necessary steps. That to me sounds like, someone who kind of hit their wits end and needs some time
Mm-hmm.
separated to decide if they want to move forward.
Right. No, I agree with you. I think, excuse me, you've pretty much done what you can at this point. And if she's asking for space, you can't really do anything other than grant her that. I'm not sure like what it was that you were texting, but regardless, it was upsetting to her. So, you did what you could to try to make it right, but I don't know if it was something that maybe something that is just like kind of she can't go back from. I don't know. All you can really do is give her the space. Don't push her. Um, and if it's meant to be, I think that it will work out. If you do get back together, I guess have a clear understanding of what is okay and what you guys can and cannot or would not and would and would not expect each other to do, I guess, as you're dealing with each other and dealing with other people. But yeah, I think you just kind of have to give it time right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that's just what it is. So keep us updated on how that goes, but that's all we got. Give her some
Mm-hmm.
time and
Mm-hmm.
see what happens. Just continue doing what you can to make her see how important she is to you, but also understand that by you showing her how important she is to you also does not mean that she has to take you back.
Mm-hmm.
So just give her that space, respect that, but still do what you have to do. So good luck.
Right.
Moving on to the next letter.
Mm-hmm.
So this one starts as I just started dating a guy I met on Hinge. He is really nice, handsome, earns six figures, and comes from a good family, but there are a few red flags. One, he knows my ex boyfriend who assaulted me by non consensual sex. My ex knows this. My ex knows this is why we broke up. The guy also knows, but doesn't plan on blowing up the friend group unless he and I plan on dating seriously for marriage. Two, we both earn six-figure salaries, but I have always said if I get married and have kids, I want to take off of work to be able to be a full-time mom and work on the side if I can. He expects me to always contribute 50% to the household, regardless of children. He also wants to buy a huge house in Dallas and told me the first thing he wants to buy once he leaves LA is a G Wagon and Dallas Cowboys season tickets. Feels like a red flag. The last, I'm sorry, that is such a random combination of G Wagon and some Dallas Cowboy tickets. Like,
Right. Like
anyway,
what?
the last thing is, right. The last thing is he stayed with me for 2 weeks while his roommate had COVID. I live in a studio that I paid 2.5 times the amount of rent he does. And he didn't lift a finger for the entire duration of his 2 week stay with me. At one point, I told him this wasn't the Four Seasons. I was so irritated. Lastly, child, I thought the last one was last. Number four, he he has a yo, I can't I can't. Number four is he has a small dick and is below average in bed. Are, are these red flags or am I just being nitpicky about men? We know men are dumb, but damn.
Mm.
It's
Well,
just like it just kept getting worse after worse after worse after worse. And then
right.
it's like, and all of that, and he's not even good in the bedroom. Like,
Right.
because at least
So
I could justify it if, like, he had, some motion in the ocean going on. But, like,
right.
he's below average. Like, girl, what are
Right.
you
So
dealing with? Why are you putting yourself through this?
exactly. You're getting nothing out of it. And in the beginning, like the first point, like on a serious note, for you to have been sexually assaulted by someone and he wants to continue to be friends with them unless he knows he's going to be serious with
Right.
you, I don't see how you could even move forward with somebody that could have that mindset. So it was a no
Yeah,
right
like,
there.
that
But
alone is, like, I feel like a deal breaker. Oh.
right. Yeah, what are you getting from this? Like he's not making smart financial decisions. You said that everything else is bad. Like it's not the sex. It's I don't understand. Like, yeah, move on. I don't see you didn't give us one reason why you would stay. I mean, you said he made a lot of money, I guess. He made six figures or whatever. But other than that, that's not everything. So
I
I
was
say
about to
move
say,
on.
sis, I say this from love, but it just sounds like you're lonely because
Mm-hmm.
The only thing he had going for himself was that he made six figures, but you also make six figures. So it's
Right.
like, it's not like he's making six figures and you're only bringing like 30K, to the
Right.
relationship. Like, it sounds like y'all make about the same amount. And based off of what you said, you pay more in expenses than he does. So it
Mm-hmm.
seems like you manage your money a little bit better based off of like his financial decisions. But
Right.
beyond all of that, if y'all are having real discussions about like kids and all that type of stuff, and he's telling you that no matter what happens, he still expects you to pay 50%. If you continue dating him, he's not going to change his mind. Like, his
No.
mind is set. So it's like, if you want to
Right.
be, if you want to be able to be a full-time mom when you have kids, this is not the man for you, sis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the worst when people get in a situation and they kind of like bank on, oh, they'll probably change their mind down the line. Like, as we get more serious, like, no, just like you said, he said what he meant, just like you mean what you're saying. And if you don't want to, maybe you would compromise down the line, but why would you sign up to live a life you don't want to live right now? Well, you don't have to. There's nothing holding you to him. So I say move on.
Yeah, I just like, these are beyond red flags, sis. These are like, these are sirens on a police car. Like, these are like
Right.
things you just can't ignore or miss. Like, I'm very confused as to how, like, first of all, with everything that you listed off, how did he end up staying at your studio for 2 weeks? And then how was he comfortable enough to stay at your studio for 2 weeks and not lift a finger? Like,
How do you even still want to be with, like, that whole situation would turn me off, like just bumming at your place, not contributing, your ideals don't match up for what you want in the future. I don't get it. Move on. I know it's hard out
he's
here,
friends
I
with your
understand.
ex who sexually assaulted you.
Yeah, I understand it's hard out here, but it's not that hard. You'd be better off by
Yeah, it
yourself
is not
for
that
sure.
hard. I would rather die alone than,
For sure.
than be out here dealing with this situation. Like,
Absolutely 100%.
I'm just
Mm.
like, I'm sorry. I'm just still flabbergasted. Like, I don't see how when you found out he was friends with your ex, why you would even want to continue beyond that. Like, that
Right.
alone would be enough for me. Like, that's
Exactly.
traumatizing.
For sure. For sure. Yeah, it's a no. It's nothing worth keeping you here. For
And then
sure.
he doesn't want to blow up the friend group unless we get married. So you got to wait until you walk down the aisle to say I do before he decides to like keep your ex away. I just,
That's craziness to me. That's craziness. You should want
man,
someone who could protect you, and someone who would continue being friends with somebody who would do something like that is not protecting you. Really, that, like, it's
yeah.
almost like I don't understand it.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
because
You
it's
could do
like,
better.
I just feel like it's such a weird situation because it's like, if that's his friend or whatever, well, I mean, she originally said, she said that, he knows my ex-boyfriend. So maybe they just like have friends of friends. Like, she never actually said they themselves were friends. She
Hmm.
just said that like he didn't want to
Okay.
blow up the friend group. So I'm guessing they must have mutual friends and stuff like that.
Uh huh.
But it's just still like, do you really want to be that connected to somebody who assaulted you? Like,
Right.
I like, if I dated somebody who assaulted me, I don't think I could date somebody who like I knew was going to be around them, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just,
Right.
I don't know.
It's too much. I don't think I could either. For sure. Especially if he's like, well, maybe I'll cut him off at some point, but just not right now. Like, he's acknowledging, like, okay, yeah, something wrong did happen there. But
Right. But he didn't want to, and she literally put in quotes, blow up the friend group. What does that mean exactly? Like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just,
that's
yeah, no. No. Yeah, but yeah, and then for her to finish it off and say his sex was below average, I'm just like, well, at this point, I don't even know if I can feel bad for you, because I just feel like you just out here purposely making yourself struggle. Like,
Right.
you know, because like digmatized is a real thing.
Mm.
Clearly she's not. So what are we doing? What are we
Right.
doing?
Right. Yeah. I don't. What exactly? What is it?
This ain't
You could
a
do better.
I got time to waste situation. Ain't that much time in the world.
Mm-mm. And you don't need to waste time with somebody that's bringing you down. You could waste your time by yourself dating around rather than dealing with this person. Like it's 100 better ways to waste your time. I promise.
I
So.
just feel like this gets cornier and cornier as I like
Mm-hmm.
continue reading this. Like, oh, sorry, the G wagon and the Dallas Cowboys.
Like what? That is such a random.
Like, why is that the first thing you want to buy? It's a
I
G
don't get it.
wagon.
I don't
Yeah,
get it
but yeah, I think we've said everything we can. I think we're both in agreement. Let him go. Like,
for sure.
this is not it, sis. Let it go.
It's not. Sorry. Promise
It
you could
is
do
not.
better.
Right. So yeah, that wraps up this week's letters. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our podcast. Tune in every Tuesday where we'll be doing 2 Cent Tuesday. And if you'd like to submit a letter, you can go to the link in the description box below to submit your letter. So until next time, deuces.